Hello and welcome back to Flip FIFA, and you guys at home that are actually watching this series seem to be enjoying the new format, which is great. So we're going to push on with this. We're clear 10 points at the moment, and another bumper episode coming up for you. We're going to go straight into a highlights package and some big games. The final game of this one will be the Capital One Cup final against Tottenham. So make sure you stick around for that. Let's get straight into the highlights, and we'll see you for the live game shortly. Right, we start this highlights package off travelling to the Bowling Ground to take on West Ham. And our form has been very, very decent, only losing a couple of games. So this one was a pretty boring match, and it finished in a 0-0 draw. A couple of chances with both sides, but very defensive from both teams. We then went to Liverpool at Anfield. And, well, we've had quite a few games here against Liverpool, quite a few tussles. And in the 29th minute, Firmino broke through past Baldwin, slipped past Watmore, and Liverpool took first blood. It was 1-0. And over the couple of seasons, Liverpool have definitely been one of the sides that we've taken on in a lot of competitions, and we've really stitched them up. But they looked aggressive in this one. And only 5 minutes later off the corner, Laporte, Firmino, back to Laporte, and past Watmore to make it 2-0 in the 36th minute. It was some pretty poor goalkeeping there from Watmore. He has been in some outstanding form. He has about 18 clean sheets so far this season. But yeah, this one came in and he looked a little bit suspect. Those reactions are the thing that really makes him look suspect on something close. In the 55th minute, well, Oxford came in from behind. Probably didn't need to make the challenge, but it was a rash challenge. He got the red card sent off, and we were down to 10 men. And it wasn't looking good for Peterborough anymore. Firmino did break through, and I thought he got the ball first. Watmore did make the save. We didn't really need to do anything, but it was a penalty for Liverpool. Milner stood up, took the shot, and hit the woodwork. In the 73rd minute, well, down to 10 men, we were completely outplayed, and Sturridge, with an absolute header, got over the top of Smith, and it was 3-0, and it was all downhill for Peterborough. A breakaway here in the 77th. Coutinho found Balotelli, and another poor piece of goalkeeping there from Watmore made it 4-0, and that's how we were completely outplayed by Liverpool at Anfield. John Taylor with a 6.0 was our best player, and no one really showed up for this one. Still out on the road, we went to the Emirates to take on Arsenal, and a bit of slip in form, failing to score in the last two games. It was the 76th minute that Billy Knott broke the line, found Jono Taylor, and he slipped past Mertesacker around Gibbs, sidestepped, came back inside, and just rolled it off Szczesny. And we were very, very fortunate to get a goal there. But Jono Taylor, you know, he is the star of the team this season. 25 or 26 odd goals already. And definitely the Golden Boot leader. Worked his way in, just using that pace and agility that he does have to skip around the defensive line and past Szczesny. And that is how the game finished, 1-0. You know, it was another midfield game. And Jono Taylor with a 7.9. We then had a game at home against Swansea back at the Abax Stadium. We had to start finding some form, and it was Jono Taylor in the 46th minute. He got a pop in, and then somehow Loftus-Cheek just bullnosed his way through the defensive line to push it into the goal to give us a 1-0 lead. In the 60th minute was Jono Taylor once again, slipped through the defence, working and weaving his magic, smashed it past the keeper, and it was 2-0. And just Jono Taylor is unbelievable on the ball. I suggest if you're doing a career mode, just pick him up, even if he's coming off the bench. I feel that he would be a remarkable man to bring into your team. And that's how it would finish, 2-0, outplayed Swansea, and 3 more points for Peterborough United. All right, here we go into the live action, and we're at the Abax Stadium hosting Newcastle. The big Capital One Cup final is coming up next. So we're sending the reserves team out here. Watmore between the sticks, of course, as he's our only goalkeeper. But yeah, good chance to see some of these young kids on display. And the reserves really seeing if they can step up. We're still top of the table here. A couple of slip-ups there. You know, that Liverpool game was a bit of a rough one. But yeah, the boys are starting to find a little bit more touch in the last couple of games. And we need them all fit and firing, ready for that Capital One Cup final against Tottenham. So let's send the reserves out here against Newcastle, who are sitting in 13th. And hopefully they can get the job done here at home. Oh, Aussie's done well. Fights his way inside. Ostuma! Oh, good save from Tim Krul. Oh, he's just slipped around everyone. Back post, banging in. Fuck me. Brickley, that was pathetic. And Newcastle United take the lead in the 23rd minute. Oh, Brickley, that was absolutely terrible defending. He held him, and then led him straight through the gate. And back post, well, Ojukwu nowhere near him. And it's 1-0 to Newcastle United. It's a free kick here for Peterborough. It's going to be Pestrin to take it. There's a red-hot crack. Oh, works cruel. It's going to be a corner. Half-time, we're 1-0 down. Another corner for Peterborough, and Pestrin once again. What can he do this time? Cool thirst. Oh, fucking put your foot through it, dickhead. Late corner here for Newcastle United. We've been completely outplayed this reserves team. And there it is, full time. A loss to Newcastle United. And let's hope the boys are ready for the Capital One Cup final. 5 shots apiece. We just got no possession. Jack Payne with a 7.0. And really lacking the strike force in this one. Alright, here we go. We're back at Wembley for the second time in 2 seasons, and this is a more important one. It's the Capital One Cup final. Tottenham Hotspur are standing in our way of more silverware, and the boys have been up and down in form this month, but let's hope that the rest that they got in the last game has them all fired up and ready to go. Tottenham smashed, looks like Northampton maybe, 6-0 to get here. We beat Leicester 1-0. And this is going to be an absolute huge game. Back at Wembley, we know what it's like to win a trophy here, winning the Johnson's Paint Trophy last season. But this is a big trophy, and Harry Kane is going to be the man that we're going to have to watch out for. We're going to sit back, we're going to defend for our lives and see if we can get that counter-attacking play that's worked for us all season long. Finding Jono Taylor and Christo and Madison working their way into the box and hopefully putting one past Lloris. Here is the Spurs side. Let's have a look at it. It's Lloris, Kane's there, Rodriguez, Bentelev, Vertonghen, Yedlin, Ali. Geez, it's a big, strong side here put out by Spurs, but there's a big cup on play, and that is what we want to take home. Here's the Peterborough lineup. Watmore, Smith, Oxford, Baldwin, Enclay, Loftus-Cheek, and Forrester in the midfield. Taylor, Billy Knott in the cam role, Madison, and Cristo Gonzalez up front. Hopefully that is the team that is going to win us some more trophies. And let's get out here and see if we can win the game. Taylor slips one through. He's got Gonzalez. Is he onside? He might be! Oh, he's offside. A clinical finish from Cristo, but he was just offside. A bullet ball from Taylor. Found him on the break, but he's been pinged by the ref. Loftus-Cheek slips it forward. He's got Gonzalez. Is it going to go in? Oh, yes, it's gone down as an own goal, I think. It doesn't matter. Christo's finished it. Madison squats over him. And, well, it's 1-0 Peterborough United inside the 35th minute. It's come off Lloris. They've counted it as an own goal for some reason. Oh, unless it's come off the defender. I'm not too sure. Lloris has had an absolute howler there. Skips it off his face. It was trickling across the line. I would have given that to Christo. But apparently it's an own goal down against Lloris. There's Madison with a bit of space. Works his way down the wing. Cuts back inside. Still keeps going, Madison. Oh, Rose did well. And it's almost half-time. We're holding on with a 1-0 lead. There's Madison. Made himself some space. Madison flicks it across. Billy Knott. Oh, he's done it! Billy! Fucking Billy! He's done it again! He loves standing tall in a final. I'm not even sure how he got on the end of that. Madison worked his way into the box. He tried to slip it across, and Billy Knott's just absolutely nutmegged the defender. It's 2-0 Peterborough United, and it's Billy fucking Knott, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, straight off the fucking sack of the defender. And it is 2-0, and we are 2 goals closer to winning a Capital One Cup. Oh, Jono Taylor. Jono frickin' Taylor. Oh, come on. Oh, yes, lad. Jono fucking Taylor. There is no stopping this man. What an incredible run. He took the ball, took it down the line, took the defender on, cut back, and thank you very much, Hugo. Thank you very much. What a finish. Hugo's having a howler here in the Capital One Cup final. It's 3-0 to Peterborough United. And it's Jono Taylor. Well, you'd expect him to score 9 times out of 10. If he gets a sniff, he's in there. Oh, mate. Gets in. 6 goals in the Capital One Cup competition alone. Oh, they get one back. Oh, we just could not seem to clear that ball properly, and Rose gets through. Gives Tottenham a sniff of hope. But it's 3-1 at the moment with 24 minutes remaining. Into the box. Good clearance. Loftus-Cheek just handed it to him. And Rose took it fucking on the step and smashes it past Watmore. 3-1. Free kick for Tottenham in the dying stages of this one. You can't see them getting back into this now. Good work from Oxford. Christo. There it is. More silverware for Peterborough United. A 3-1 victory over Spurs. And we take our second piece of silverware in 2 seasons. This time we get the Capital One Cup, and hopefully that's a little bit of money into the kitty going into the transfer section of the next season. We're definitely looking at promotion and strengthening this side moving forward, trying to catch some of the former Premier League teams that have already moving up. But a good win. We've concentrated on this cup this season. Maybe we'll look at the FA Cup next season, not too sure. See what kind of run we get. But no reserves were made. No substitution, should I say. And Jono Taylor, with the captain's armband this season, is going to get to lift that trophy. It's Peterborough United, the Capital One Cup winners. He got himself a goal as well, leading from the front. He's been the leader all season. He'd have about 30-35 goals in total across all competitions. And now we are the Capital One Cup winners for this season. Jono Taylor lifts the trophy. It's Peterborough United. Another piece of silverware. Giant killers, this team this season. And they're really gelling well.
Beautifully staged the final as well.
And now I'm just going to let you sit back, relax, and enjoy the trophy presentations.
Terrific team, and for them, place in the history books.
Time to enjoy, time to celebrate.
So we only had the 4 shots, and we managed to get 3 goals out of it. They only had 5. It was a tough game right there in the middle of the park. Billy Knott, instrumental, 8.2. Right, monthly scouting update from Northern Ireland. We've got an 85. We'll keep an eye on him still. An 84. A 65 can go. And Shane Evans can go. We'll just continue to scout him for another month. And this is Mexico. A 58 to 76. 77 to 94. Thank you very much, Alfonso Cano. Come into the Youth Academy. A 78 we're going to reject, and a 70 reject. And this is Slovenia. An 85 will continue to scout. Darko Bezu is going to get a contract. And Janko Stepanak, a goalkeeper, will give him a contract as well. So £199,000 into the budget. Thanks very much. Time for a youth squad monthly report. Tabushi, 80 to 86. Alex Horton, 75 to 91. Alfonso Cano, we've just signed up. He is 62 overall, 77 to 94. I'm going to give him another month in the academy, but he'll come in very, very soon. Darko Bezu is 71 to 87. Barrios, 82 to 88. Stepanik, 70 to 88. Josh Fuller, 67 overall, 83 to 89. Reactions, 56. Justice Satala, 82 to 88. Barragar, 81 to 87. Gallardo, 79 to 85, reactions 50. And Stuart Jones, 81 to 87, reactions 61. Right, so some interesting results in that. We were 10 points clear when we started. Now we're only 4 points clear of Liverpool. They've gone on an absolute run. They absolutely handed us our assholes in the game that we played against them. Southampton sitting in 3rd. And Watford have dropped away. West Ham down in 11th now. Let's have a look here. Well, Rotherham you'd expect at the bottom of the table. But they have won a couple of games, so that's nice. But Yeah, I think we're sitting all right. We're definitely in a promotion spot. You know, there's still a good couple of months of bloody games left, but we'll smash through that in the next couple of episodes. Hopefully you're enjoying the format, and hopefully you're enjoying this series. Let me know in the comments down below. I actually think if we do get promoted, there are going to be a lot more easier teams, and I may go for like 2 monthly episodes, lots of highlights, and simulate some of the easy teams just to smash through this series now. It's not getting the traction that I thought it would, but you guys that are enjoying it, I do thank you for your time for watching, and we'll just make that decision season by season. But we'll see you next time. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. Thorough ball out to Toure. Oh, that's a great touch. It's Toure. It's fucking Toure. Get in for his hat trick. What a strike from the hack attack. What a ball.